Hello, good evening, everybody. Nice to be back. Okay, we are now doing the Singapore market. Okay, so feel free to join and come in and let's discuss about the Singapore market. So what I'm going to do now is to screen for the top active stocks that has traded today. Hi, Siu Hung. You're still interested in trading the market, isn't it? Okay, so I have screened the market for this volume increase 30 rule, and let's take a look at some of the stocks in the list over here. Okay, hi everybody, Daniel and Mac. Hi everybody, and Mr. Hui, of course. Okay, feel free to check out the stocks that I'm going to talk about. So Escort REITs, nothing to see. We've got Best World. Okay, Best World. Despite a very bad market today, Best will still outperform, yeah. Best will, I think, is highlighted by one of our trainer, Zhong Liang, at the Traders Club meeting. And wow, not bad. Okay, Best will went up. So given such a strong movement in Best will, what we want to wait for would be a flat formation. Okay, flat formation or even a pennant formation to be formed over the next few days. Okay, so this will form as the flagpole. As of now, no action needed. Let's take a look at the strength index. Okay, now strength index continue to climb very gently upwards. Okay, very gently upwards. Today, as you know, there is a massive sell-off in the markets. But if you take a look at the the volume screen of Singapore market over on my screen over here, you can see that there are not a lot of stocks in the list as compared to the KL version that I did earlier in the evening. You could see we have got 30 over KL stocks that generated a high volume sell-off, but not in the Singapore market. Okay, that doesn't mean that it is not bearish. It is because there is a lack of participation in the Singapore markets. Okay, Business Times carried this news article, I think, yesterday. Okay, Monday, that when Dow plunged 800 points last week, there was a silence, okay, across the dealing room. No margin call, no one was hurt, okay, because simply the retail participation is very low. Okay, so you can see that all the stocks that is dropping is not inside this top volume list. So let's continue. BRC Asia, nothing to talk about. Capital Contrast. Okay, this is a REITs. All right. Okay, so if this is a REITs, you need to consider the dividend yield. Not today's topic. ESR rates also not today's topic. Genting Singapore. Okay, gap down. Looking very bad. Let's take a closer look at the last few candles. Okay, there are a lot of component stock, STA component stock that do this. Okay, gap. Now, this gap, if it can fill up, or if it can fill up almost immediately, then no cause for alarm. But if a gap happen and the price continue to trade lower, just like this, it is known as a breakaway gap. Okay, a new trend is formed. So for Genting shareholder, this could be a very worrying sign. And from the looks of it, looks like more downside is expected of Genting. And when I zoom out, I can see very topish patterns. Okay, very topish pattern. If I go to the weekly chart, this could be a double top that we are looking at. Okay, with the neckline over here, and it has broken the neckline few weeks back. Okay, and if I do a projection, all these are bad news. Do a projection, we can see that Genting can go back to this low, 60 cents low. But that is almost like a crisis happening in Genting. 60 cents low. Right, so that is the story on Genting. And we have Capital Corp. Hi, Olarius. Yes, fall in. Okay. So we have got Capital Corp, a lot of investors' favorite. Now, Capital Corp released its earnings a couple of days back, and earnings fell because of property segment. But take note, their oil and gas segment has improved. Okay, has improved, but no big deal because the price still gets sold off. Okay, sold off. So we are at this very important level. Yeah, make or break level. Let's put it at 635. Okay, if we break 635, then we in Chinese we say up the lorry. Okay, Capital Corp may up the lorry. Up the lorry go where? Let's take a look. Okay, there's no reversal pattern of sort that I can see on the weekly chart, but definitely it's coming down. And if it breaks, I think the next support would be this low over here. This is very easy. Okay, one thing to note, it's very easy to identify the low and just draw one line at the chart to show support. But the stock will not go there in one straight line fashion. It will go in a series of lower high, lower low. So the best way to trade this kind of chart is to wait for a chart pattern to form, and then you can use that to trade. Okay, use that to trade. As of now, there is no chart pattern. Okay, unless it starts to form a bear pennant or bear flag, then there is a chance to short. A lot of US stocks actually have this kind of pattern. Let me just quickly show you a few that I'm interested in, like Fastener. Okay, you can see that it is doing this. Okay, plunge and then starts to do a consolidation, and currently the price in the live market is doing, let me see, $50.30. Where is it? Over here. Okay, current market live is doing here $50.30. Right, you can see it break down already. So it is charts like that you need to be careful of. So if Capital Corp starts to consolidate sideways with small body over here, you need to watch out for a continuation to the downside. Okay, the downside. So yep, that is for Capital Corp. Mapletree Logistics, that is another REITs again. Singapore market is fast becoming a REITs market. Oxley, Oxley continue to go lower. Penny share status, I'm not interested. Reference Medical, yep, $1 stock, still not interested. There you go, Singapore market, very simple, right? Okay, let's take a look at some of the stocks that I personally is tracking. Yes. Okay. DBS, as mentioned, $24 must hold. If $24 doesn't hold, okay, we are looking at a very severe downside, okay, which is good lah, in a way, which is good because we are able to pick stock on the cheap. Okay, DBS, if you can get it at $20, $19 level, that is very fantastic. Okay, that is very fantastic. Just now, so that is for DBS. Too high, so it's time for it to be traced a bit, give people a chance to buy. Okay, now what we are looking at is just the price being depressed by Mr. Market. It doesn't mean that the fundamentals has changed, at least not yet, until a full-blown trade war has occurred, or you start to read about DBS suffering from trade war, or business sentiment drop and whatnot lah. Right? As of now, it's just technical trading. Based on the chart, this is the downside that we are hoping to see, and that could be the chance to pick up. And for DBS, let me just quickly show you another tool that we have. It's called the Diva. Okay, we talk about banks. If you want to look at the price to book ratio, okay, to be more to buy according to the value. So DBS, yeah, just give me a moment. DBS. Okay, this is DBS. I'm going to turn on our ChartNexus FA chart. Okay, this could be something that you've never seen before. Give me a moment. Let me just adjust the resolution a bit. Okay, where is it? PB, price to sell. Let's set. There you go, PB. Okay, this is the price to book ratio of DBS. Okay, so what we want to observe here is which price to book ratio is the best to buy DBS. We just turn this to the weekly chart and see if it makes any monthly chart to see if it makes any sense. Okay, now the last crisis for DBS, is for DBS during the oil crisis, you see 2016. Okay, when the price to book ratio fall near the one, okay, one and below, this is the best chance to pick up DBS. Okay, so otherwise, usually if DBS drop to, let's see, okay, if DBS drop to which level it will tend to bounce. Let us take a look at this. We have got 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 1.1. Now it's 1.3 there about. So about 1.2, about 1.2 should be a good. Hmm, one is very hard to come by unless there's a crisis. If there's no, okay, if this is a crisis and it starts to fall and this price to book ratio falls to one, definitely that is an area for us to pick up DBS. Okay, otherwise it is still too high at 1.2, like 1.3 level is still too high. Okay, you see every time when DBS go up to this 1.3 level over here, it tends to pull back. So this is the super rally where it took the price to book ratio way, become expensive. Yeah. So we don't want to chase here. So we want to wait for it to pull back. So I guess 1.2 onwards to 1.1 to 1 is the level that maybe it's time to look at DBS. Okay, based on these fundamentals. Otherwise, if you look at the price chart, okay, we are all waiting for the $24 to crack. Okay, once it crack, we will see where it stopped selling. Let's take a quick look at the Dow. What is it doing now? Okay, down 386 points. Okay, still there, 386 points. Okay, so let us continue. That is DBS. We also have got Big Bird SIA. Okay, SIA broke out of this descending triangle. I highlighted many weeks back. Okay, I'm tracking this big bird like a hawk. Okay, because it does a gap down. So in my opinion, this is a breakaway gap. So I'm treating it like a breakaway gap where after the bounce is completed, there should be another round of selling. Okay, there should be another round of selling. So to continue back, so for SIA, we can see if it can continue to trade higher and get resisted about 946, 945 area and sort of turn down. So this is the new place to initiate another short position for SIA. And all the idea of shorting has to be abolished if it continue to break above 950, okay, 950, and then break this downtrend line. Then you know that, okay, SIA is no longer going down. All right, so this is on SIA, and we have got Capital Land. All these stocks are all near the jump down level. Jump down level. See Capital Land. There you go. Okay, $3. Okay, market should be watching this $3 very closely. So if $3 give way, okay, a lot of downside for Capital Land. The same for UOL and UOB. So let's go look at UOB. Okay, UOB. You can see it is quite similar to DBS. So for UOB, it's not $24, it's $25 that Street is watching, $25. Okay, so if it close below $25 by end of the week, then it's gone case, another gone case stock where it can go plunge downwards very fast. Okay, dragging the whole STI together with it. Now, speaking of STI, let me share with you the STI analysis. So in chat space, STI analysis. Okay, I need to open my charts bigger now. Okay, STI. So now this is my progressive charting on STI. Okay, so you can see STI. If I zoom out to the longer term time frame, you can see that there is a blue line, which is the uptrend line holding on to STI, and we are now trading very near this trend line. Okay, actually not very near. Okay, about 100 points away. Okay, 100 points away. If we drop 3%, that will be 90 points. We can actually reach there very fast, yeah. Okay, in 3 days time, if you can drop below 3%. So the market gap down over here, yeah, similar. Okay, STI gap down over here. So this is similar to the gap down theory I was sharing with you about. If it continue to go lower, this is the breakaway. Okay, breakaway gap. Okay, we are looking towards 2930, 2950 area for correct, a bounce, a low on STI if it goes there, right? The first projection from this breakdown pattern already met, okay, already met, so it's really trading right here. So actually, I do think a bounce may come, okay, but I never thought the market like Dow and Hang Seng plunged today. In fact, today it was quite surprising. There was a very strong Friday and Monday for the China market. So today was totally unexpected it to fall so badly. So that speaks volume of the confidence of the market at the moment. Okay, so that is something to watch out for. Right, so I think rest of the stock is nothing interesting. Like my good friend said, nowadays STI top volume list is like a screensaver. It doesn't change from day to day. Okay, so I will throw the question and answer to the comment field and see what stocks that you want to take a look at, and we can take a look at it together. So first one is Genting, yeah. Okay, Genting, let's see Genting Singapore. So if you want to short Genting, okay, what is the shorting level for Genting? I would say it's too late now. Okay, it's too late now. The last time that you want to short Genting, the best opportunity was actually this bounce over here, which is in August. Okay, subsequently, I do not see any other clear chance to short Genting. In fact, this gap down is also, too sudden, too fast. Okay, it's just like today's US market. If you haven't initiated any short position over the last few days, it's very difficult to short tonight because a lot of stocks gap down. Okay, a lot of stocks gap down, and it makes it very difficult to short. Okay. There's no good risk reward. And Yangzijiang bear flag. Yes, you can call this a bear flag. But let me just give you an idea on bear flag. Okay, bear flag we only know it's a bear flag after it continue to after it comes down. Okay, then we know that this is a bear flag. Now the way to trade chart formation is you have to let the pattern form. Okay, let's say it forms, and then there are times it continue to go higher and higher, and you know that okay, by the time you break this half the candle line, you know that okay, this bear flag has invalidated. So you do not look at it like a bear flag. Now if it forms for a third day and then start to come down, okay, now you know that this bear flag has broken downwards, right? So it will be a bit too late for you to short. Okay, if you only found it at the end of this day, you have to short when the bear flag happens, breakdown happens during this day. So let's say it happen and you miss it, and then this bear flag continue to go higher instead of going lower. You know that this is called a bear flag failure. Okay, it is a reversal pattern in itself. Okay, so this is how you can use this bear flag strategy to trade. Okay. Now, if I confuse you or you do not understand what I'm talking about, feel free to come to our workshop, okay, where you can ask questions directly to the trainers. We've got trainers covering these events, okay, over at ChartNexus. So feel free to join us. And what else do you guys want to see? We can cover together. Okay, so I think quite late and nobody is asking any questions. So I will see you tomorrow on the halftime if I am available. Do the halftime analysis if there's something interesting in the market. Of course, if there's nothing interesting in the market, then it also doesn't make sense to cover stocks that are so obvious. So if tomorrow market break lower, you will hear from me. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this Facebook Live, and I hope to do better the next time with more interesting stocks to share with you. Meanwhile, you can go and visit our events page. Okay, we have got the next workshop on the 30th of October. Okay, it's a Tuesday, right? For you to register for this free workshop and learn some chart reading skills. And thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.